The medical director, sir. Is Mr. Alex off? Mr. Alex, sir.
The complainant have already introduced himself.
Yes.
Okay.
So the case at hand, I thought Miss Patient is supposed to be the one to read out the case for us. Like that's how it has been done from the previous groups. She's meant to read it out and we are just to come in.
Well, I thought you said you were this person that is the one is going to read out.
Mr. Alex.
Yes.
He's not online now. I can't see him visible. Maybe network issues. Mr. Alex?
Please let me know if you can hear me.
Okay, ma. Yes, we can hear you now.
Please go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, ma. I don't know. We'll make an observation. I thought maybe
Here,
the.
somebody else should take his position.
Okay, ma. Are you not to read out the scenario for us?
No, you've already been given the scenarios. So you're just to present based on the scenario you've been given.
Okay. The reason I'm making the observation is because from the previous stage, we noticed Mr. Joshua reading out the case before the arbitrator and then other mediators and every other person came in. So that's why I'm asking.
Okay, we do not have time for that. Time is already far gone. So just go straight to the complainant meeting the mediator and then coming to a conclusion that everyone is okay with.
Okay.
Can we have
So,
that?
okay, ma. All right. The complainant, sir, can we hear from you?
Thank you very much. Good
You're
evening,
welcome, sir.
everyone. Good evening, our viewers at home. Uh, there is a there is a problem that I want to relate to the arbitrator because we have called the people in charge. Actually, what happened was that I went to IGPCM clinic, the medical center, to carry out a surgery on the 18th of September 2024, in which I met with the medical director of the clinic, in which I was able to explain the problem because we have been diagnosed with cancer, and then he told us based on the prescription and the test carried out on me that we are to undergo a surgery, which we all agree, and there is a consent form that he gave to us, and I filled every hands on desk. So after the whole surgery, what I discovered was that the surgery is not being done properly, there is pain, and then due to the negligence of the doctors on duty and nurses, I'm feeling pain in that particular area. So which I went back to lodge my complaint, and the result was that maybe I did not adhere to the chemotherapy that was assigned to me, or maybe I did not take my drug properly. That maybe is the likely cause of the pain that I'm passing through, which I told them no, that due to wrong application, at times there might be no drugs that they will write we should go and get. And then this thing has to be a timely thing. If it is not done timely, it won't work perfectly the way it's supposed to work. So I think I went back to them to lodge a complaint, to tell them, instead of them to look at what they will do, they are telling us that they've done all what they need to have done. That is our negligence that have resulted to that. So that is why I think I need to relay the information to the people that will mediate into the affairs. So that is why I'm bringing this matter up. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. All right, sir. Mr. John, as our patient of today and the complainant of our case, sir, on the 18th of September 2024, when you visited the IGPCM clinic in complaint of your case, that's your health challenge, were you presented a consent form?
Yes, I was given a consent form
Okay. On the consent form, did you go through the information that were stipulated there?
accurately.
Okay,
I
sir.
went through perfectly.
Sir, okay, sir. Is the medical director there, sir?
Yes, it's with us.
Okay. Now, having gone through the consent form that was given to you, I believe in the consent form, it has some stipulated informations there that have to do with you adhering to the informations and every instructions given to you. Did you follow the instructions stipulated on the consent form strictly the way they are stipulated?
Very correct, ma.
Okay, sir. Did you understand the purpose of the chemotherapy you were to undergo?
Yes, of course. Because he made me to
Okay, sir.
understand.
Okay, sir. All right. I believe you went through all the informations and you signed in agreement with the consent that the surgery should be carried out on you, sir.
Well, accurately, I can't sign myself because I cannot take myself to the hospital. I went with one of my relative. She's the one that is standing in. She's the one that signed on my behalf. I can't sign accurately. But I just have
Okay,
to lay
sir.
the complaint because I'm just managing to say because the pay is still there. So I'm just managing to lodge the complaint. Did you get me, ma?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Eh,
Okay, sir. Do we have the medical director present with us? Can we hear from him? The medical director, sir. Is the medical director together with us? It seems to me like the medical director is not online. The case cannot be concluded without the consent of the medical director because he is one of the people involved who is to assure us that actually you were presented the consent form and he actually carried out the treatment based on the instructions we were given. And so that we will be able to know the reason why or the causes of the pains. Because I believe on the consent form, it was also stated, sir, Mr. John, sir, on the consent form was the side effects of the drugs and the treatment you were going to be given stated there? Hello,
Please, are
sir.
you referring to me? Are you referring to me?
Yes, I
Are you
was
referring
asking a
to me?
question, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. That on the consent form was the effect of the drugs you were going to be taking during the course of your treatment stated?
Well, actually, there is no drug that will be administered to a patient that doesn't have a side effect. That's just the fact.
Okay, sir. And you think maybe the pains you are undergoing is not related to the side effect that were stated on the consent form?
Not really. Do you understand? Because if the surgery was carried out effectively, accurately, professionally, I don't think I should feel such pain. That's my own observation anyway.
Okay, sir. I would love the medical director to tell us some of the reasons that may be the cause of the pains you are undergoing, since you have admitted that the surgery was carried out perfectly and professionally.
What I said is was that if the surgery is
No,
being
the
done
question is
perfectly.
referred to the medical director now.
Okay.
Our case cannot be concluded without the consent of the medical director because he is the main person, or here the organization is one of the focal point we have to deal with this evening. Because you said you were going to be suing that organization for not doing their work professionally on you. And the medical director is not online with us. I guess maybe due to network issues, we cannot tell what the challenge may be right now. So, Miss Janet, please, what can you say to this? Hello, Miss Janet. Hello, Miss Janet, Hello, All right. In the
Hello,
absence
I
of the
believe
medical
Mrs.
director,
Sorry, I believe Mrs. Patience can stand in, can play the role.
Okay, ma. Mrs. Patient,
Since
ma.
the things not there.
Is Mrs. Patient with us? Can you hear me?
She's there.
Hello? Can Mrs. Patient hear me? Hello, Mrs. Patient. Hello, ma. Mrs. Patient, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Mrs. Janet. Mrs. Patient, can you hear me? Hello? Mrs. Patient, are you with us? All right. Since we cannot hear from the medical director, neither can we hear from Mrs. Patient. Sir, can I stand and say, as on behalf of the medical center, and also in order just to keep your hope alive, can we say that, sir, please, maybe you should take some of the pains you're passing through to be as a result of the side effect and the pains of the surgery you went through, that it is not as a result of unprofessional surgery, but that it is part of the side effect. And in a non time, it is going to be resolved. And I want to say that I'm very, very sorry for the lingering of your recovery process. And we want you to please give a second chance to the hospital so that you will be rescheduled for medical checkup and your chemotherapy, and that you will also be faithful to go by all the instruction that will be given to you in order to fastening your recovery process. The main purpose for the hospital is to save life. And so I believe that you will want to please accept this from me as a fair judgment, that please, you will please accept a second round of your treatment, please. Regardless of the time it may take you and the pain, can you endure so that you will be given some other drugs again and then the normal checkup and you make sure you come around for your chemotherapy. Thank you, sir.
You know what you have just said actually is not other easy like that. And look at this. I've checked on previous people that have done such thing, and then I asked them some questions when they undergo their own surgery, and I made to understand that it shouldn't be that way. So that's why I'm concluding that the way they did the surgery might be the cause of this problem. Anyway, there's no, even though when you use paracetamol, for example, paracetamol has its own side effect as well. So
Yes, sir.
there's no any other drug that is produced or was produced that doesn't have side effect. You should take that one. That one is number one. And then number two, having passed through all this pain, and what we're talking about, money is involved, and it's not small money. It's not peanut. In as much they have done such thing in this manner, and then look at the money that have gone. What we are talking about drugs. It's not every drug that was administered. There are some we used to get by ourselves, which is not small money. It's so costly. And then you now want me to endanger my life again because I've concluded that I'm not going to use them again. Rather, I might likely go abroad to go and seek for uh, medical treatment professionally. I think that one is better because now, if I'm going to do the process again, it will still involve money. Why am I wasting my money when I know quite all right that I couldn't get a fair treatment or better treatment from the medical center? So why should I now going to endanger my life? I can't put my life in a danger again. So rather, maybe I may likely travel abroad and go and get my medical attention or treatment there. And then maybe I will see follow up the case in the later by the time I concluded, or maybe by the time I return from overseas for the medical treatment. That is my own summation.
Okay, sir. I am pleading on behalf of the medical center, and again, standing again to feel it from your own side. At times, our body chemistry may differ, and there are times that we may be given some drugs that, if they don't go well with our body system, the response may be an issue, that it may not be giving you the response you ought to have received. Yes, sir. So I was saying that I will want to plead with you that you should be a little bit patient. Yes, we know life is involved, but though God has kept you alive thus far, that it's possible maybe your body chemistry didn't accept the first drug you were administered. And that was the reason why I wanted to have heard from the medical director. If haven't complained to him that you were not getting much better, what were his response to you? And then I will know where to come in. But then, in the absence of the medical director, I will want to plead with you that you should still be patient, to still get back to them and tell them you have followed the rules and the regulations they give to you, the guidelines that were contained also even in the consent form, but still you are not getting better. Can they still please check on to know if maybe there is a problem in order to resolve your case, because the pain is becoming more and more severe, of which even the drugs you are taking what a huge amount of money. So I want to plead with you that you should just please report again to them. That is from my own perspective, that you should report to them and tell them, please, you aren't getting much better. And then we will also get to the medical director too, in order to present your case so that he can look into your case very well, because the reputation of the medical center is very, very important. And so, leaving your case unresponded to or unsolved is not going to help the matters. So, I will play with you that you should be patient, please, with us, that the matter shouldn't go beyond this level. You can just report back to them. And if possible, still there is no solution, maybe you get back to us. And then finally, we will give our conclusion, knowing fully well that you have followed every rules and regulations, but still they didn't do anything about you. And then that will give us the full confidence to say that these people are professional. So I don't know if you will please accept this from me.
Actually, I've heard all what you said, but hmm, you can see the way I'm talking the other time that it's not comfortable for me, and it's even stressing me the more, because I just have to react to what you are asking me. I'm finding it difficult to even express myself. But nevertheless, what you have said, I don't know what to do. But if I have to go back there and they carry out that what is it called test again on me, and if the result is still the same process, I may not likely accept that. But I've heard what you said. So if the company or the medical center cannot do something that will suit me, then I may likely maybe leave them and go and take care of myself. So maybe by the time I returned, maybe we can just reach a compromise or conclusion to the way we are going to do it. Because with this, if I decided to go elsewhere, it's either they gave me half of the money, I paid them, and they will take half of it. But what you have just said, I heard you and I accepted. So that let me give them benefit of doubt to see what they can do. So that's why I said I will go through what you have just said. So let me give them another chance and let me test their professionalism, whether it's intact. Actually, they have names, as what we've been saying across the globe. But then I can't say because of that repetition and jeopardize my own health. I think you are getting me, madam. I think you are getting me, madam.
Yes, sir.
So just based on your advice
Yes, sir.
and your intervention, I will go by what you have said. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. I think you have heard what I just said. Hello?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe you have heard me. Okay, you had me.
I'm with you, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. With this, I would now want to draw a conclusion now by saying thank you very much for accepting to actually go back in order to start your treatment all over again. So we want to hear if maybe the verdict given was okay, and then we hear from Ms. Janet as we draw our conclusion tonight.
There's no problem. You have tried. I give kudos to you. You have done beautifully well to your own ability, and I accept you and applaud you. Actually, I want to thank this platform, as well the platform of IGPCM, for their wonderful work. I want to appreciate them. I give them kudos, and I'm praying by the grace of God that this institute will go more viral and more viable in the name of Jesus. So thank you very much. I'm grateful.
Amen. Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Thanks. It's my pleasure.
Miss Janet, over to you, ma.
Hello, please let me know if you can hear me, Madam Bridget.
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Okay, I sincerely apologize. It's heavily raining over here and the network is a big challenge. And unfortunately, I couldn't really be a big part of your presentation. But the few times I was here, I heard your interaction. So well done. Unfortunately, also the other members of your team could not fully join in. But well done for your presentation. And time is already far gone. We have to prepare for another meeting. Hello, did you get me?
I didn't get you, ma. We couldn't hear you again.
Okay, that's unfortunate. So I said, well done for a great
Mm.
presentation. I love your conclusion. Well done. Unfortunately, the other part of your team could not actually, but you both did well, Madam Bridget and Pastor Ayodele. So well done, and thank you very much for your efforts towards this.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, ma.